The United States of America and the United Kingdom have a beautiful and rich history of spreading democracy and freedom of speech around the world. The United Kingdom now divorced themselves from the United States by attacking freedom of speech on their own citizens at an unprecedented level. Buffer zones in the United States have failed 9 times. Of those 9, 8 of them, the Supreme Court, liberal justices and conservative justices unanimously rejected them. The late Ginsburg said that they were simply un-American. And for some reason, the last few years, as 40 Days for Life has spread throughout the world in 1,000 cities, in 65 countries, it has become easier to hold a 40 Days for Life campaign in China than it is in England and in Scotland. It is bewildering. Whether you agree with abortion, whether you don't agree with abortion, it has nothing to do with that. And I guess they're going to decide who they silence next. But you cannot target a group of your own citizens because you disagree with their opinion and ban them from the public square and not ban others. It is the definition of bigotry. 40 Days for Life just won a huge battle for freedom of speech in Germany. We won that battle in Germany. And I fear that my grandfather who fought in World War II and many of your fathers and grandfathers who fought the Germans in World War II would wake up today and wonder what it is they're fighting for. What in the world has happened when we are now silencing free speech in the UK and we are expanding free speech in Germany? It is a tale of 2 countries and a shameful one. 40 Days for Life will use every legal opportunity to overturn this outrageous and absurd attack on freedom of speech. And those options include what we will do, which is immediate litigation to fight this. We will fight for the people of the UK who believe whether you're pro-life, whether you're pro-choice, whether you love your government, whether you're discouraged by your government, you have a voice. We will defend those people. We will defend the people who disagree with us. We will defend the people who agree with us, because that's what public discourse is. That's what a tolerant society does, and that is what our countries traditionally have fought to get rid of around the world. And so while this may draw more attention to 40 Days for Life, it'll certainly give more of an awareness of the reality of abortion, the most controversial surgery in the world, where every country has a large group of their own citizens who have an issue with abortion or disagree with abortion. It's very common. It's not an outrageous position. It's based on science, but it's also based on our nature. And countries just don't silence people because they disagree with them on what is already a controversial issue. And that is why it is shocking and sad that it has been easier for 40 Days for Life to operate and to have peaceful vigils in China, where it's literally illegal to publicly oppose the government. The government does all the abortions, but we were able to work with them and host a 40 Days for Life campaign. So apparently there is more freedom of speech today in China than there is in the UK. And so while we will fight this, we will continue to defend freedom of speech around the world against bigoted politicians who don't have the guts to defend their rich and free history.